Hello, curious wine humans. We are in June, and first of all, thank you very much for being here, for taking this journey of wine curiosity with me. We're going to have a break and we're going to be back in September. But I wanted to give you in June one wines that actually you can enjoy gradually through the summer. So in June, we are going to discover the wines of Madeira. Madeira is a very famous volcanic island, 1,000 kilometers off the coast of Portugal. It belongs to Portugal. 700 kilometers off the coast of North Africa, Morocco, in the middle of the sea, has been always a strategic point of wine sourcing during the voyage from Europe towards North America, India, and Asia. And because of that, it's like discovered that the wines can be fortified with alcohol to actually last longer, but also they discovered that the wines were getting even better when they were coming back because they were crossing the tropics. And that is why Madeira is a wine that actually has a very gradual warming up process, enriching and concentrating flavors, is fortified, it has alcohol, and they tend to have huge amount of acidity. So the wines are indestructible. You can open them, not even keep it in the fridge, just put them in a cool place and they will last forever. So you can enjoy them little by little. So what we have today, this month, is actually two wines that are somehow the driest versions that you can have. But the wines will have some residual sugar with them, both of them. But they are the driest versions of Madeira. The first one is Barbeito, and Del Vino is a 5 years old Madeira. Is being matured in French oak with a method that is called Canteiro, which is the way of warming up and concentrating flavors and aging, developing the wines, helping the wines to develop. But it's not done with the Stufangem method, which is actually you basically cook the wines in a more accelerated way. So the gentle way is called Canteiro. This wine is produced by the Canteiro method, and it has amazing nut flavor. And what I find quite remarkable, the finish is quite citrus. Also, you will find a herbaceous side, a herbal note with this wine. And you can see the color more going into the oxidative. I forgot to mention also that in the Canteiro method, you tend to have the barrel with around 10% not filled. So the wines also have these oxidative characters that we might associate with sherry, for instance. So this is the Barbeito. This is the first one that I have for you. And the second one is Justino's Madeira Cercial. Cercial is one of the noble grapes. This produces one of the driest and richer styles of Madeira. It has a humongous acidity, this grape variety. In Portugal, they call it, I need to read this, is esganha-cao, which means like strangling your dog, because of this very, very strong character and acidity that the wines have. This Justino Madeira is being matured also in American and French oak for 10 to 14 years. Also with the Canteiro method, which is the more premium method I mentioned to mature the top-end Madeiras. The wine is absolutely darker and richer, full body, lots of these characters of nuts, caramel, herbs, and these beautiful citrus notes that I found quite remarkable in both wines. They make them very, very, very refreshing, these Madeiras. So how are we going to enjoy these Madeiras during the summer? The aperitif, the beginning of the meals are fantastic, and you can just taste them, as I said, gradually and experiment with different things. So I have tasted with olives, any type of very rich umami food will work very well. I tasted it with salmon, it works. I tasted it with a strong cheese. Do you recognize this one? The tête de moine, Gruyere style. I have it with Munster. All cheese, something, the food that is very rich, cured ham, food that is very rich in umami flavors will work well because they have sweetness, they have acidity, and the wines hold together very, very well. So we will have Madeira wines. I forgot to mention, sorry. How do you serve these wines? Just off the fridge, ping, into the table, 7-8 degrees. They need to be chilled. They have sweetness, and that will make them even more refreshing. So 2 Madeiras, delicious wines for enjoy with a lot of versatile, rich umami food, and I hope you really enjoy them. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you all in September. Have a wonderful summer, guys.